because YouTube does its own thing. Anywho, it is Monday, it's 7 o'clock, and I'm tired. What else is new? So let me, bam, do that. I don't know if I really like the thumbnail. I don't know. I thought the thumbnail was kind of dumb, but it's how I felt. It's chaos. Anywho, that's our topic for tonight. Chaos. Because why not? It's a topic that I know all too well. Yeah. And, so yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll wait a few minutes and see if anybody shows up before I dive into it. Nope, I gotta get my chaos. Aren't you just Shadow pulling the cards over? Yeah. Anyhow, how was everybody's weekend? My mind is mush. I am just so freaking hot. It is like 91 degrees outside, and that was after a rainstorm. Hey, how's it going? Well, I don't know what... Do you want me to call you Maxwell on YouTube, or Zayvin? I'm not sure. Hey, Diana's here. Hello, everybody. What up, Michael? Hello, Diana. We're going to discuss chaos, because last week was chaotic as all hell. Culminating with my birthday. Yay. YouTube doesn't show you as live for me. I had to search your channel. Yeah. Of course not. That's because YouTube doesn't like me. It doesn't pop up when I... Like, if I... Only once has it actually given me the notification that I went live on my computer. Never did it hasn't done it since. And, yeah, I don't know I don't know. Hey, KDC, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's been an upward fight against YouTube for like the past 2.5 years. I don't get it, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Anywho, Shadow, will you, like, slow down, please? Max or Zay are both fine. Alright, we'll do Max. I'll remember Max. Oh. Yeah, that's an easy one. I'm too old for all this fancy shit. So, the reason why I didn't have very many videos last week is because my daughter smashed the Kia into a water truck. Totally destroying it. So that was chink. So now we have one vehicle for 3 people to use. My poor van that is on its last legs, the 225,000 miles. A tire that's about to blow. But everything's okay. She just got a few bumps and bruises. And that started on Tuesday. And then shit just got worse after that. Everything that could possibly go wrong with my week did. Are you okay? What happened on Friday? Let's see. I had the video planned out, but then I had something come up that I had to take care of. I can't remember what it was. So it just, everything got like tossed into the trash. But I did move it to this Friday. So this Friday we'll be going over some WordPress stuff. I'm adding Affiliate X to the blog and explaining why that's a good plugin. So we'll be doing that on Friday. I was going to do that this Friday, but things kind of went south. I've had to take time off to drive people back and forth to work. I had to cut my workout short this morning because Sam needed her badge that was in the van. Yeah. It just snowballed. Kept going. I didn't get hardly any writing done on my book. Fury is like, I think I wrote a whole Will you land? Fuck. 600 words throughout the entire week. And then I had to deal with trying to onboard somebody for our... What the fuck? Try to... Holy crap. Try to onboard somebody, and that kind of just exploded and backfired for 3 days. It just... Every single thing I tried to do just fucked off. So, well, send me a bunch of shit here. What the hell is that? It looks like ice cream. Fuck, will you stop? I love you. But I don't know what's in it. Are those like cinnamon bites? I don't know. Whoop, that is not what I wanted to do. And then... Oh, there we go. What? Ew. See, now that would be a good burger if it wasn't for the pickles. I'm not a big fan of pickles. Probably because I don't like vinegar at all. But a hot dog, I don't know if a hot dog needs to be on a burger. That's just a bit much. But that meat tray looks pretty appetizing. I would wreck that. That's like chicken, bacon, tomatoes, cheese. Looks like sliced egg. Oh yeah. I throw all that in a tortilla shell. Call it a day. Awesome. Let's see. I visited my brother in Princeton over the weekend. And met my nephew. He is almost 2. Awesome. On the top of the hill, is your car getting totaled? Oof. Yeah. Well, that was the highlight of my week. Actually, I really didn't have any highlights this week. I did have a good breakfast Saturday morning, but after that, I don't know. Kind of having a hard time. Oh, god damn it. Having a hard time. My phone is busted to shit. Alright. I have a potty mouth tonight. It's peanut butter shake, a salad, and a burger. Peanut butter shake. Ooh. Okay. I can do the peanut butter shake. So those frozen bits of peanut butter? I'd eat it. But there's not much in peanut butter that I wouldn't eat. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter's my friend. I didn't have the peanut butter birthday that I really wanted, but I did wind up eating a box of peanut butter cream pies. So there was that. And the peanut butter cake that Sam got me from Cold Stone was pretty good. You tried to onboard a new writer? Yeah, for my client. And that's been a lot of fun for the past couple of weeks. Oh well. My week has just been tuning 3D printers. Oh, come to my house and tune mine. We've been having the weirdest issues with my... I have an Ender 3. Ender 5. Ender 3? The big one. Costed me almost $1,000. But the girls are having such an issue printing on the damn thing. Might have to like chat with you afterwards. Maybe you can help us fix it. But yeah, it's a clusterfuck. But I'm still going. I'm a trooper. Peanut butter cake is amazing. Oh yeah. Oh, I love peanut butter. Peanut butter ice cream cake is what it was. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Big chunks of frozen peanut butter. It was good. But, aside from that, yeah, so my productivity last week was anything but stellar. And then, sure, you can give it a shot. Cool, yeah. I'll chat with you after the show. What else? I'm telling you, blogs, videos, clients, it didn't matter. It's like the universe decided, nah, this week, I'm really gonna fuck with you. But we're all still alive, and we're still pushing through. we're still hanging in there. So there's that. And then I was going to make a video today, and that got screwed up. But that was mostly my fault. It was 100 and something degrees today, so I jumped in the pool for 20 minutes, and that kind of threw my schedule out of whack. But it was nice. I love my pool. That sounds really good. Oh, it is really good. There's a lot of calories, a lot of sugar. There's ice cream. Yeah, big frozen chunks of peanut butter in it. And then it was topped with half cuts of peanut butter cups all the way around. Yeah. I like the Target artwork in the background. That looks new. Yes, it is. My 16-year-old painted it for me. Its eyes glow in the dark. It's kind of cool. So I got to hang it up. I'm going to hang it up above the lamp behind me. That way it charges throughout the day. So when I turn off my light at night to go to bed, I have a tiger looking at me. But she also did, you can't see it on the camera, but there's a phoenix that's on my wall as well. And the style of artwork that she does is that there's like all these cool glow-in-the-dark patterns that are inside the phoenix. And it's pretty badass, especially at night when you turn off the light, go to bed. You answered my second question about today's video. About why is it chaos? With the week you had last week, you at least needed a swim today. Oh yeah. I think I've swam every day so far since I got the pool fixed up. Ish. It's still at a hell of a incline, but it still stands, so when it's 100 degrees outside, just jump in. Yeah, it works. It's comfy. So I don't really do a lot of hardcore swimming. It's kind of a small pool. It's only 14 foot. But, I dive back and forth and kind of just lounge around, relaxing, trying to get my shit together. Wow, that's super cool. Yeah, it is. I love it. She's been doing a lot of glow-in-the-dark stuff lately. So, oh, don't make eye contact with the cat. She'll come over. So, anywho, despite my week going straight to hell in a handbasket, I mean, this handbasket must have had like half a handle, holes all over the place, shit falling out of it. I mean, it was a bad week. Probably the worst. And this is coming from somebody who spent a night in Wyoming during a blizzard because we couldn't get to Utah. This is by far the worst week I've had in 2023. Especially, when Erebeth got in the wreck. I hate being so far away. And she got in the wreck on the other side of Denver. So it was a 40-minute drive to get there. I hate that. But she was okay. She just got a little bit of a bloody nose, and she was sore for a couple of days, but yeah, the key is done. I was going to drive down there and see if I can hobble it back, because it wouldn't be the first time that I drove a fucked up car across Colorado to get it home. But when part of your radiator is sticking out of the front like some kind of weird spike coming out of a rhino, then you got issues. She bled out the entire antifreeze, so there was no driving it back. Besides, she blew one of the tires and it was crushed. So, bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's all good though. Happy belated birthday from forever. My birthday was actually on Saturday. Happy belated birthday! Thank you very much, both of you, Neo and Diana. But yeah, it is I don't like it when my babies are so far away. But I talked to her on the phone, so she was kind of laughing at the time. By the time she talked to me, she'd have called Sam first. I guess hysterical. So I got the calm version of Erebeth, which doesn't happen very often. But she's good. It just yeah, putting quite a bit of quite a bit of stress on us. But yeah, it was from that moment I should have knew that starting then my week was going to go to shit. It's all good though. Um, I keep fighting. I never give up, never surrender, even though I really, really want to. But you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Um, the positives are that everything's fine, and like I've said before, everything in life is temporary. It's a bad situation now, but it doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. We just have to go through the motions and do what we can to fix it. Sometimes those situations last an hour, sometimes they last a year. But everything in life is temporary. So, at least everyone is okay. Yep, never give up, never surrender. Exactly. So, despite the chaos, I'm going to keep going. Like, telling the universe, bring it. I ain't heard no fat lady. Oh, but there's days, though, where it gets so bad that I just sit here and contemplate, like, is all this really freaking worth it? And it is. It just, sometimes I get in those moods where everything keeps backfiring, exploding in my face, and I can't get anything to work right. Every time I come up with a great schedule for the week, something comes up and throws it all out of whack. I just want one day. Actually, I used to say I just want 1 week where nothing happens. Now I'm down to a day. Just one day of normalcy, whatever the fuck that is. Man, if I had a normal day, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. But, you know, we're going to keep going. Because that's what we do. Despite how bad things get. As long as you're still breathing, you can turn everything around. Exactly. Like, yeah, everything in life is temporary, good and bad. So, you know, some of the good things will wind up going to kaput after a while, but you need to focus on the benefits of the good rather than the drawbacks of the bad. Too many people out there get sucked into feeling negative and feeling sorry for themselves and wind up throwing away all kinds of good career opportunities because they were kind of bummed out about something else. You just gotta figure out a way to rectify that and move forward. You deserve a vacation. Go to the beach. Don't I wish? I haven't. Yeah. Normally I have a vacation at least once a year. It's I spend about 5-6 days in Utah with family on Thanksgiving or when we went out to see grandma. But I haven't been able to go on vacation in over a year. Maybe. No, I think no. Last year we went to go see grandma at the end of summer. Oh, at my birthday. So yeah, it's been more than a year technically. So, but you know, I don't know if I could enjoy vacation anymore. Anymore, I wake up and the first thing I want to do is write, which is what really throws a lot of my schedule out of whack. Is because all I want to do is write, and so I'll sit down and I'm thinking this is before I go to the gym. Like, I'll just start the blog post and then I'll go to the gym after that. And then next thing I know, it is 10 o'clock. I missed my window. I have a very narrow window when I can go to the gym. So, I tried something new this morning. Like, okay, so what we're gonna do is in the first thing in the mornings, I'm just gonna enter in the data from MyFitnessPal and Fitbit for Crossing Colorado for the blog, or no, for the spreadsheet, and then we'll prepare and go to the gym after that. And so I did that. I didn't spend a single moment on YouTube. Everything was working great. I downed my pre-workout. I was ready to go to the gym to bust some ass. I actually left my house on time for the first time ever. Get to the gym, working out, get to the second to last machine that I wanted to use. I only got like I got 2 sets out of it before Sam called and told me that she needed the badge out of the van. Well, driving to take her badge to her so she can go to work, that exhausts the rest of my time. So I didn't get a full workout, but at least now I know I can do it. So Wednesday, if all goes well, I should be able to get a whole workout in. That'd be great. My goal is to visit Colorado again next year. I want to see those mountains and waterfalls. Yes, Hanging Lake is awesome. I went to, I was in the Red Rocks area on Saturday. Beautiful, beautiful landscape up there. And then I almost went up to Lookout Mountain where I took the picture for my book. And I thought, let's just go home. It's too hot for this shit. I can't wait to see you guys again. Yep, and we can't wait to see you too. Let us know. I'm probably going to rent a car or drive there myself. Ooh, renting a car would be expensive as shit, man. Gotta fly in the rent a car while you're here. Hopefully that's what you meant. I drive everywhere though. I prefer driving to flying. I'm just weird that way. Probably because I got so screwed on the last time I tried to fly standby. More chaos. That was a bad weekend too. It wasn't too bad. Well, what happened is that there was 4 seats when we got there to the airport, and by the time everybody was loading on, there was like 2 left. So Sam and Annika flew, and there was just me and Aramith in Salt Lake. So we had to pay for a hotel that I really couldn't afford, so that we could fly standby the next morning. So we get on the Uber, which there's only one, or no, this one was a Lyft. One Lyft driver in the entire state of Utah. This was during COVID. And we got on the way to the airport, and he took a wrong turn. He took the wrong exit, had to get back on the road. Finally, we get to the airport. We missed the plane because the Lyft driver took the wrong exit. So I had to wait for another plane. And we even had first class seats on that one. For fuck's sakes. I will never do I'll never do standby ever again. I don't like flying, even though I know it's more convenient. Yeah. I don't mind flying. It just, if I don't have a ticket, I'll drive. If I can afford it. So, fuck anymore. It's almost cheaper to fly. But then you have to Uber everywhere. I'd like having the car. That's why I drive a lot. That's why I'd rather drive to places, is because then we have a vehicle. We don't have to worry about Uber, don't have to worry about getting a ride from somebody, don't have to worry about being stranded somewhere. So, those are my benefits. So, how am I going to how am I going to get my shit rectified after a week of chaos? By going through more chaos. No. So far. Well, same thing I do every time, as I try to plan out as best I can for the week and move forward. I did manage to write 2,000 words into Fury today, which is well beyond what my goal is. It's turning out to be a really good book. I'm excited for Fury. I want to get Kingmaker published out still, and that's another part of my chaos. Oh yeah, I was supposed to have that published on Friday. That didn't happen. But Fury is definitely turning out to probably be the better book, I think, out of the two. There's a lot more going on in it, so it's probably going to wind up being a longer book. But yeah, I'm really jazzed about it. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. But I did manage to get some work done on it today, so there's that. Okay, I wish you would just land and be happy. Why can't you just land and be happy? She doesn't give a shit. So, anywho, yeah, so I'll just plan out my days in a sauna and keep moving forward and cross my fingers and hope things get better. Hope for the best, but expect the worst. Yeah. Good times. So how was everybody else's weekend? Everybody melting out there? It's fucking hot. Ugh. But yeah, so oh, I am going to be playing around with Substack this week. And oh, there's another part of my chaotic week. I wasn't able to buy Scrivener. I was trying to save as much money as I could for the van because I had no idea if we were going to lose that tire or not. And then I had a date on Saturday, and so I didn't want to spend hardly anything because I want to make sure I had money for everything. And so I wasn't able to buy Scrivener, and I've used up all my free days on the trial, so now I'm kind of screwed. At least until next week. If I'm lucky, probably this Friday. But it's kind of a bummer because I was really getting into the groove of doing Despair again. And then we had that plan of doing 2 episodes of Despair, writing 2 episodes of Despair a week, recording 1. And so I had that all planned out in a sauna. I'm like, yeah, that actually works. And then that happened, so every one of my plans, except one, went south. It's getting up to 100. Yeah, it had to be past 100 up here. It was freaking hot. At the moment, we're at 97. That is sad when I say 97 isn't bad. Yeah, well, it's 90 degrees right now. This is after a rainstorm. So it was a nice warm rain. I was outside enjoying it before the show. So yeah, it's freaking hot. And I keep seeing all this stuff on Threads. If you use Threads, or if you're curious about using Threads, it's Facebook's answer to Twitter, and I am writer.sanctuary on Threads. But I haven't been on Twitter hardly at all lately. But everybody on Threads is like doing this whole, there's only 100 days to Halloween, and only 80 something, no, it's 60, it was so many days until autumn. I'm like, fuck, it's hot here in autumn too. Well, every time we plan things and things start looking promising, something happens every time. It's crazy. Because I don't want to be one of those people that whine and bitch about it, but my God. I'm telling you, I have like the worst freaking luck. You know, it's weird because before I moved to Colorado, I used to have amazing luck. Shit would just fall in my lap all the time. But no. Ever since I moved here, it's been a uphill battle. I've had to struggle for freaking everything. I'm so tired of struggling. Who isn't, though? But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we can sit here and dwell on it, which I probably will for another hour. No, not really. Actually, I've started feeling better yesterday about the whole thing. It just, there's no sense in dwelling on shit you can't change. So, might as well keep going. We've gone this far. So that's what I'd prefer doing. Like, sure, I had to cut my workout short this morning, but I did manage to get some things done before my day actually started, so that wasn't too bad. If it wasn't for taking a hot swim, I would have got a video out today, but you know, I want to postpone it for Wednesday. And sometimes you just have to move shit around. It takes a little bit of time to get the wheels spinning again, but when you do, you take off. Things will get better, Michael. Yeah, I know they will. Like I said, everything is temporary. All of this is temporary. You just gotta try to mitigate the damage as much as possible and keep pushing forward. Sorry. Don't be sorry. It's fine. It's shit happens. Which frequently does around me. Shadow looks so cute. She does, but I'm not going to look at her because if I make eye contact, she'll come bug me some more. So, school-wise, I am a little behind, but I will catch up. Weight loss goal. I gained 4 pounds. All red. My calories in, calories out was all messed up. New week, new goals. Well, shit happens. I gained, like, I started the new challenge on Saturday, and I started at 230. I didn't want to be at 230 again. Lost 1.5 pounds, though. But, yeah. I think the whole mindset of me putting in the data first thing in the morning and not playing around on Facebook or YouTube, that made a big difference this morning, so I'm going to keep doing that because that worked out really well. Because as soon as I was done putting in all the data, I had enough time to down my pre-workout, which is C4. Not very... That's going to be a review for Crossing Colorado, but I'm not very impressed with it. I get as much impact if I use a merge. So, but anyway, I was able to drink my shake and I was out the door on time. So I think that'll be what I'll do from now on. It worked out really well. I'm in Texas. There's no point in complaining about the heat. As far as I'm concerned, it's hot everywhere. Oh god, yeah. Have you seen the map? Everything's on fire, and it's expanding. And they say it's only going to get worse. Yay! I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the heat. I have good AC. So do we. I have central air. Damn it. Come on. Can't you just... No, if you would just lay down like everybody else does, that'd be great. I prefer the cold. Yeah, me too. I sleep way better in the cold. I handle cold better. I don't handle the heat very well at all. So like on my date, when we walked back and forth waiting for our table, it was getting hot. And at this point, I am like sweating like a stuck pig that knows he's dinner. And like, oh yeah, I'm a mess. Oh, I don't handle heat very well at all. Don was in Texas right now, and he said it's awful. I bet. Oh, holy crap. A big yawn. But anywho, so yeah, I'm probably going to live in the South the rest of my life. Yeah. Cool. I will probably be in Colorado. I would love to make enough money to move to Estes Park, but I love Denver, so I don't know. That'd be a hard one. I think I like Estes Park more, though. Maybe that's why I'll retire. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah. So, anywho, that's how I handle chaos. Once you embrace the chaos, you're not surprised by it. The last week was kind of surprising. It was a little bit worse than normal, but, you know, nothing we can't handle. I have no idea where I'm going to be. Yeah, well, that's because you have so many options. So many different paths you can take. You're young. You can figure out all kinds of cool things to do. I have roots. Love my house. Oh, we are here. Yeah. So anywho, trying to think of something else we can talk about with chaos. I guess I just want to bitch and moan, I guess. Just want to rant a bit. Sitting here watching me whine about my bad week. It is what it is. Once you embrace the chaos, you're not surprised by it. Yep. I should put that on a shirt. A tie-dye. Oh, we can do a fractal pattern on it. I'm still young, not as young as KDC though. Yeah, that's true. You still have quite a bit of time though. You're only like early 30s. God, I wish I was in my early 30s. But no, I'm pushing 50. Just bullshit. To be honest though, when I was younger, I had no idea I was going to live this long, so I guess that's a bonus. Maybe that's why my life is so chaotic now. I was supposed to be dead. The universe doesn't know what to do with me now. I have lived so many different places in my life. It's been awesome, but sometimes it's nice to have a base. Yep. Like, when we go to Utah, the hell you... when we go to Utah, I love hanging out with family. I miss my family quite a bit. But when I come home, it's home. Dad was giving me crap about moving back to Utah. Like, there's nothing for me in Utah but family. Sorry. Mrs. Wright is not going to be in Utah. I don't think she's even in Colorado. I know exactly what I want in life. Now I just hope I get it. Well, that's good. Me too. My primary objective right now is my book. I want to get Kingmaker out. I want to get Fury done. I've got 7 books that need to come out. 8, 9. So yeah, I better get writing. Yesterday I met this lady at the bar who was 35 years old. I think I might like older ladies a lot more than most girls my age. Hey, I do. I don't hang out at like the old folks home or anything like that, but I don't know, I wind up dating older women. I think Sam's the only younger one I've ever dated, because I'm all about that bass, no treble. The level of maturity is so attractive. 35. Well, I guess compared to 24, yeah. I feel you, dog. I think maybe that's why I liked older women to begin with. I don't know. Nowadays, though, dating a younger woman means that she wants to like build a family and have kids. I'm like, no, I've already done that. I'm good, thank you. I have kids. I'm good. So, but right now, my primary focus is my book. And the blogs and the YouTube channel. So, I'm too busy, really. Looking for a younger guy, upper 20s to low 30s is ideal. Yeah. They're out there. That's what, statistically, out of all the single women who are over the age of 40, only 39% of them are actually looking to date. Which is the lowest for age brackets for dating for single women. So the odds... So I started... I was bored one day, so I started playing around with looking up all the different statistics. And by the end of it, I think I came up with a formula that was... there is a 0.005% chance that I'll find Miss Right on dating apps. I was going to write an article as to why 40-year-old men should stop using dating apps. It's all based on Pew Research. There's a couple other statistical papers that were made from dating apps. And on a dating app, I have a less than 0.05% of finding Miss Right. My odds. Okay, so it's 0.0005%, 0.005%. If I go out and buy scratch tickets, the odds of winning a scratch ticket is that 1 in every 4.27, depending on the scratch ticket. The ones I normally play, that's about what they are. So there's a 25% chance that I'll win at least $1 off of a scratch ticket. I have better chances at gambling than I do of finding a date. So, fuck it, let's go to Blackhawk. So I'm a little bit behind here. Yeah, but you have to be mature to handle an older woman? Well, maybe. I wasn't. So, Doc, you need to aim for a man in his 30s for the things you want. It's because most of us have been burned and are bitter, right? I get that. Like, there's hope for me. I learned that 80% of divorces are initiated by women. So if I get married, there's a very low chance my husband will divorce me. Well, there you go. Stats don't lie. Us guys are very easy to please. Oh, this one is. Like, I'm happy. Like, for Christmas, my daughter gets me like a half-pound peanut butter cup, and that's one of my favorite gifts. I don't need extravagance. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. So I still might write that article. I'll probably post it on michaelbrockbank.com just for the fun of it, because I'll actually quote all the different statistics and put out the format for it. Well, the one time I was dating on, well, not dating, one time I was on Bumble, and I purposely swiped 300 women inside of a month, I think it was, 10 a day. It was more of just an experiment. And with Bumble, if they swipe back, then they have like 24 hours to contact you. Well, out of 300, one swipe back, but she let the time expire. So there was a 0.5%. Fuck, I should have wrote it down. It's like a 0.5% chance that someone will swipe right, and a 0% chance I'll get a date. So it's kind of funny. A man will cheat before he wants to divorce his wife. Keep that in mind. Yep, that's true. Statistically speaking. Anywho, so what did we? I thought Neo said something earlier that I missed. Oh no, I got it. Okay. 97. Anywho, so yeah, that's how my week went, and how my week has started already. That's okay. You know what? Even though July is not going to be the record-breaking month for writing that I wanted it to be, I can still produce more. I can still be productive enough to where I surpass last year's average per month, which is still a step in the right direction. So, well, that's what I want to focus on. Today I did 2,000 words in Fury. Since I can't access Despair at the moment, I'll just spend the entire week working on Fury and Kingmaker to get it ready for publishing. Jesus. And then this week, I'll probably work on 7 or Skeletal. I would love to get Skeletal done too. That's the story I have on Inkitt. Plus, I'm going to be playing around with Substack, so. Because why not add more to my plate? Some men claim to be simple, but they want to twice as much from their partner. So being simple is subjective. Well, I don't know. Ask Sam. I'm pretty fucking basic. I am low maintenance, easy to maintain. I'm like a goldfish. You just feed me every once in a while and turn the light on. I'm good. You can't stop a man from cheating, just like you can't make a man cheat. It's his choice to cheat or not cheat. Yep. Pretty much. But anywho, and your thoughts about chaos? I don't know. I'm sorry. I was hoping to have more for today, but you know, all you could really do is laugh. Either laugh or you cry. Sam says he is super basic. See? Basic white bitch. I like to please people, so I think I'd make a good wife. What do you want from a woman? Oh. a heartbeat. No, seriously, I don't know. That's I don't know. To be honest, loyalty, interest, um, yeah, I'm pretty easy to please. What kind of woman do you desire? I don't think we've ever asked. Yeah, I don't think anybody's asked that either. That's true. I think some of it has to do with culture and certain groups of people. The Mexican culture is common for the woman to cook, clean, watch kids, and maybe work too. To them, that's simple. Yeah, true. Good wives have husbands who cheat, and there are bad wives who have men who don't cheat. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Um, I am attracted to ambition. Um, like, I do like a strong woman, but not too strong that she's um, too masculine. If you know, I don't know if that's a good way to put it. I do like someone with ambition, who knows where they are going, who has a plan set in place. Um, Must like cats. Michael wants a Greek goddess to compliment him. Not necessarily. I wouldn't turn one down, but not necessarily. It's hard for a household to survive on one income. Ain't that the truth? Wants a woman with a little ambition that will encourage him, not hinder him, and that is a life partner. Yep, exactly. Sam hit the nail on the head. I love ambition, and I need somebody who's essentially the yin to my yang, my counterbalance. I need someone who can keep me from losing it. So, no, I am not. No, no, it is 7:47. I am not helping you do shit. Go away. So it begins. That's the hard thing about having people work for you that are on the other side of the world, because their morning is my night. It's all good. Kids cost money, food, and everything else has gone up. Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Everything's gone, which is funny, because okay, so I know it's not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but when everybody started doing this whole everybody needs to make $15 an hour minimum wage thing, this was about 2015, I think. And I said then, prices are going to go up faster than that $15 an hour. Sure as shit, they did. And part of that is because of COVID and inflation and shit. But do you know that a lot of the inflation that's out there right now is self-imposed? We have inflation going on, but there's a lot of companies out there with record profits. How the fuck does that happen? Because they jack up their prices because they can, because of something else got inflated, and so they figured they'll ride the coattails, jack up the price because they know their consumers are going to buy it. So, with all the talks of raising the minimum wage, it didn't matter a damn bit because the inflation rate went up faster. Yay! The girl I was dating in Chicago, her mom didn't work at all. They are struggling though. Well, met a guy with a genius level IQ. He is getting a PhD in math. We will be going on a date soon. Awesome. Well, my last IQ test put me above that category. I'm above average in every way. We won't go into the details, but statistically speaking, I'm above average in every sense of the word. A man cannot ask a woman to stay at home with the kids, cook, clean, sex them down, and struggle with bills. I've never heard that term before. Sucks them down? What the hell does that mean? I thought, like, I don't know, back in the day it was, I want to sex you up. So I don't know. You have a genius level IQ? According to Harvard, I do. So yeah. Anywho, I'm a prime example of what happens when you don't actually use it. I'm toying with joining Mensa. But, you know, it is what it is. I say that a lot nowadays. It's turning into my mantra. A woman can ask a man to provide, but spend his money and expect them to not struggle with the inflation. Yeah. Right? And you see a lot of that too. Like I've seen a lot of those on videos on YouTube recently. Oh, if I want to keep that woman. According to Harvard, did you apply there or something? No, I took a test. Michael, it's equal to sexing them up. Then why don't you just say that? Maybe it's different areas. Maybe that's how you say it in Texas. Hey, honey, I'm going to sex you down. Okay, should I whip out my... I can whip out my best Southern accent. Though I can't do Georgian all that well. Sometimes I can do Texas and Arkansas pretty well, though. Or Alabama, or no. Yeah, Alabama. Doing my hillbilly one. I love doing my hillbilly accent. But that's offensive. So, in this case, he didn't ask her not to work. She got sick one day and decided it was not best to work because it stressed her out. What? Apparently she got sick because of stress. Fucking pansy. I'm so tired of that. Man, you know what? I'm gonna be good because I'll go on a 20-minute rant about Gen Z. I had no idea that your IQ was that high. That is so attractive. Yeah. I am a prime example of not utilizing it. So, yes, for those who are sapiosexual. I'm exceptionally good at troubleshooting and solving problems. Oh, anywho, it was 7:52, and all we did was bitch and moan about last week, and then talked about why I look for a woman. So, anywho, the 1950s way of being in a relationship isn't the same for 2023. Absolutely not. Not even close. Back in the 50s, you had the women who stayed home barefoot and pregnant, taking care of the house. They did all the chores and shit. The man would go be the breadwinner. But that was back when you can get a house for $4,000. Right now, you can't get a used car for $4,000. I am sapiosexual, but I think we established that long ago. You are too old for me. I'm too old for a lot of people. I'm too old for me. Besides, you're too young for me. I don't want kids. I've already got enough. Michael is a Greek god. He doesn't age. The fuck I don't. I age like milk. I've fallen apart. I don't know. Do you know what's really sad? Is that I'm in the best physical shape of my entire life right now. So, this is beyond my teen years, too. Keep that in mind. That's right. In 83 days... Yep, 83 days I'll be, I'm going for the magic miking myself just to see what it would look like. I've never seen myself as an adult under 210 pounds, so this is going to be interesting. And I would like to see if I can get a six-pack. That'd be cool. I don't think I'll ever keep it, because that would require dedication. And I know I'm not dedicated, so. Men age like fine wine. Well, this one's aging like milk. I don't have. I know that having a high IQ isn't everything, but damn, it's sexy. Yeah, I like intelligent women too. That's not true. You are way hotter than you were at 25. You know what? No, yeah, because I've seen pictures of me at 25. Um, there's that one that you have when I lived in my apartment, where I'm looking over my shoulder at the camera, and my cheeks were like so fucking round. Man, I'm distinguished. That's what happens when you have gray hair. I'm distinguished. I'm old. It's like I saw somebody on the Facebook dating group who said that she was like 52 years young. I'm like, no, stop that. Jesus, we're getting old. Fact of life. Anywho, let's see. You were very attractive. Well, thank you. I try to be. Just wait until I do the calendar. That's one of my goals. One of the reasons why I want to lose weight and keep going to the gym and shit is because I want to be looked at like a piece of meat just once. If you're only 20 years younger. I keep telling you, you have aged well into your brockmakeness. Yes. Thank you for the ego boost, everybody, but I know you're all full of shit. If it wasn't for the fact that I know how hard up you all are, that would be impressive. I'm kidding. I had to say it. Anyway, last week's card. I'm so flattered that this guy is interested in me. It helps my fragile self-esteem. Well, see, that's part of where your problem is. Well, I can't speak for this other guy, but I love women that are confident. That's part of that ambition thing. I'm attracted to confidence. So, unfortunately, I have yet to find it. So, anywho, last week's card was today I am glowing like nuclear waste. So if I say you are hot, my opinion doesn't count either. Like I said, if I didn't know how hard up you all were, that would be impressive. I'm kidding though. No, it's fine. I know that y'all want to see me in a hot tub, but that ain't gonna happen. I love confident women too. See, Katie C knows it. Confident women are hot. Confidence, ambition, and with a ripper body. Nah. Looks, I don't. Well, I have a thing for brunettes, which is funny because all my serious relationships have all been with blondes. But I'm like madly in love with my character in my book, and she's a redhead. So I don't know. I just love dark hair. I love confident women too. I mean, I feel like most of the time I am confident, but I also like women that are feminine, soft-spoken, and shorter than me, which is saying something because you're like short as it is. I mean, shorter for you would be a midget. So, Michael doesn't take compliments well. I don't. I really don't. I do appreciate him. Thank you very much, Neil. But I really suck when it comes to certain, like, I can accept compliments when it comes to my writing, not when it comes to my looks. From a physical perspective, it's really difficult. So but yeah, I like feminine, not necessarily soft-spoken. And I don't know if being shorter really matters to me. I mean, Sam is 2 inches taller than I was. So I am feminine and soft-spoken. I am also brunette. Yep. Yes, you are. I have very dark hair. Yes, I know you do. He gets defensive and sarcastic, but he get uncomfortable. I wouldn't call it defensive. I do get sarcastic, but that's just me. That's how I always am. No, she's right though. I really have a hard time with compliments. So I am not short, dude. I'm 6 foot tall. You were well. You're what are you? You're like 5'9", right? About average. To me, everybody's short. So your average height. See, that's what I thought. Katie is taller than Ty. Is he really? Yeah, I guess he is. Okay. Never mind. My bad. I thought for some reason you were like shorter than Ty for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, now that I remember when we were taking pictures, yeah. You're still shorter than I am. I'm actually turned off by tall men. I prefer them to be under 6 feet. Yeah. See, I'm 6 on the dot. Who's taller, you or Sam? Sam's like 6'2". So like when we were together and she would wear shoes, I'd have to stand on my tippy toes. So I'm 5'3", so height isn't an issue. See, and I dated one of my girlfriends in LA. She was 5'2", and I liked it. I like little women. I like something I can stick in my pocket and walk off. We are the same height. No, you have shrunk. Oh, you know what? I think you have. Yep. I'm being nice. So, anyway. Now that y'all make embarrassing me. Little women are fun. Yeah, they are. Anywho, last week's card, 802. Today I'm glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge. Boy, did that backfire. That so did not happen last week. I also have big boobs and a big butt. I've never been a boob person, so don't start. I'll come in there and beat you up. Yeah, you will try. Boom. I think Diana's taller than me. I don't know how tall Diana is. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Thanks, Neil. Do the hot tick tock, get up, stop. You had the energy to take on all the challenges. Oh, yeah, I guess there was that. I took them all on, got pummeled to death, but yeah, it took them all on. Even if I lose weight, I'll still have a big butt. I'm learning to embrace it. I know men like it. Well, a lot of men do. I'm taller than Diana, she passes. Oh, here we go. This week's affirmation card. Oh, it's great. I haven't been drinking alcohol. I should have been. But I'm trying to be good for this 12-week challenge, and I've already gone over my calorie intake, so no booze for me. Today I am brilliant. Yes, I am. Today every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. That's how I feel every day. I am a writer. It's the first thing I think about when I wake up. It's the last thing I think about before I go to bed. In fact, a lot of times when I'm sleeping and I'm listening to the sound of the storms that I have going on, I will actually envision scenes of my book of how I want it to go. I do that when I'm walking around out back. I get quite obsessed with my books, and I'm really looking forward to getting them published. I'm telling you, this next one is awesome. So, look out today. I am brilliant. What a coincidence. Yeah, right? And I just drew that at random because I am brilliant. I try to be. Oh, but yeah. So, anywho, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we wrap this up? It is 8:05. Starting to feel like I'm. Should I do a DJ voice? It is Monday night at 8:05 p.m. WWINO. Wonderful wino. It's, yeah. Hold on. Where everything's made up, the points don't matter. That's right. They're right. That would have been way too dirty. See? I'm getting better at stopping myself. If I had a little bit of alcohol, that wouldn't have happened. Anywho, so that's how we're going to end chaos. Is once you embrace it and just live with it, it becomes a way of life. I don't know what I would do if I had a week that nothing happened. That would just... I'd have to check my pulse to make sure I wasn't dead. So, you really are brilliant, Michael, and funny, attractive, and successful, and good with kids. And yes, I am all of that. Did you hear about the guy from Ukraine that had a really high IQ but was treated like crap? No. That's kind of random. Oh, because of the high IQ. He was hated by everyone. Yeah, I haven't heard that. Like the Simpsons episode, is there anywhere for the man with 105 IQ? His students, teachers, girlfriend, etc. Why the hell would you hang around with people that made you feel like crap? They were all jealous. That could be, but also keep in mind that a lot of highly intelligent people are arrogant, narcissistic, and downright douchey. So, you also have to keep that in mind. I mean, was he a nice guy, or was he a bit of a dick? Because it does happen. I know quite a few, actually, in Utah, who are highly intelligent, but exceptionally arrogant. To the point to where you don't want to hang out with them at all. So, everybody has different ways of adapting to it. So, I don't think any of them are... No? Not every one of them. Not everybody. But there are quite a few who are incredibly douchey. I'll post the link in Discord. That is 100% true, Michael. They tend to have terrible personalities. I know this from first-hand experience. Yeah, a lot of them do. So, yeah. I'm not one. I have a unique view on life, but I'm not a douche. Too badly, I should say. I can have my mean streak, but... Anywho, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we wrap this up? Now that I have like 7 concurrent viewers, everybody's joining in just as I'm leaving. If you're watching this after the fact, don't forget that A Freelancer's Tale is available on paperback and ebook format. It's a story about how I got started as a freelance writer, from working with content mills all the way up into what I do today, which is publishing a book. And the link is in the description down below. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media. I would say on Twitter and Facebook, but they changed it to X, and I'm not ever on it. I've been trying to figure out a way to be more active on Instagram. And on Instagram, I'm writer.sanctuary. And I'm also on Threads, writer.sanctuary on Threads. And, yeah. Facebook is a shot in the dark. I mean, you can send me a message on Facebook, but the chances of it getting to me at a timely manner are slim to none. Facebook, there was one time somebody sent me a message on Facebook, and they were asking for help about a text broker. And I got the message 4 days later. Like, how is that being social media? I mean, the whole gist of social media is to be social. So if you're delayed by 4 days, that's not exactly social. Alrighty. So, but yeah, tomorrow night, Sam and I will be on Crossing Colorado for the Fitness and Theory podcast. And I don't know what our topic will be, but we'll have one, hopefully. Unless Sam wants to do a one off or nothing makes sense. Just like I did tonight. So, I hardly ever use Facebook. Yeah, I post to Facebook and I try to be more active, but like I'm in this one writing group that at first it seemed like it was going to be kind of cool, but everybody there was starting to praise AI generated content to help them write their books. And at that point, I lost interest. I'm like, no, I am so anti AI. Some things with AI are useful, like if you use AI to crunch numbers of your own data, then that's okay because the AI can calculate a hell of a lot faster than you can. But when you use AI to create any part of your book, paragraph, sentence, entire books, the artwork, that does not show your creativity. I am exceptionally against AI in that regard. So once they started praising it, I lost interest in that group, and I don't think I've been back. I'm still part of it, but I don't give a rat's ass. So, Michael, maybe I'm not stupid like my mom said I was. Intelligent people like me. Well, no, I don't think you're stupid. You just have a few issues to work out. And I don't think you're stupid at all. So, anywho, everybody have a good night. Don't forget, I will have a video out on Wednesday, providing shit doesn't backfire. But we'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching. Trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to go over? No? Let's try to have a good week. So yeah. Have a good one. And thank you everybody for your compliments. I do suck at accepting compliments, and I'm trying to get past that, but you guys, it was kind of a highlight of my day. So thank you very much. And I will see you on Wednesday, unless you watch Crossing Colorado tomorrow on YouTube. Have a good one. Hopefully I can get the time this right, because YouTube has such a freaking delay.